The Day KABARNET High Went Crazy by Sebastian Mwangi. KABARNET High School 12462C. It started like any other ordinary morning at KABARNET High School 12462C. The sun was barely peeking over the Tugun Hills, casting a golden glow on the old stone walls of the school. The chilly morning air carried the smell of wet grass and distant cooking smoke from the kitchen. Students moved lazily across the compound, some rushing to avoid the morning parade, others pretending they hadn't heard the first bell. But I, Sebastian Mwangi, had no idea that today would go down in the school's unofficial history as the day KABARNET went crazy. It began with Blesso, my friend, my partner in ridiculous schemes, and the unofficial minister of comedy in our class. That morning, he strolled in like a man who knew something we didn't. He was grinning from ear to ear, holding something suspiciously hidden under his oversized sweater. I caught his eye. "Sebastian Mwangi," he whispered, "today we're making history." From under his sweater emerged a chicken. Not an ordinary chicken, but a plump, snow-white chicken wearing a tiny red ribbon around its neck, as if it were competing in a beauty contest. The first period hadn't even started, and already students were staring, pointing, and laughing. I tried to be the voice of reason. "Blesso, you can't just walk into KABARNET High 12462C with livestock." But the moment I said it, the chicken flapped violently, escaped his grip, and bolted across the assembly ground. That's when the madness began. Boys from Form 1 to Form 4 joined the chase. The school prefects shouted at everyone to calm down, but their voices were drowned out by laughter, cheering, and the sound of a drum someone had dragged from the music room. Within minutes, the chicken chase had turned into a full-blown parade. I found myself standing on a classroom desk, narrating the entire thing like a sports commentator. And there goes General Cluck. Blesso is in hot pursuit. Wait, what's this? Sebastian Mwangi from KABARNET High 12462C has taken the lead. The crowd is going wild. The teachers came out, trying to stop us, but somehow got caught in the chaos. Mr. Kiptu, the PE teacher, actually started running after the chicken like he was in the 100-meter finals. The principal appeared at the far end of the field, hands on hips, his face frozen somewhere between rage and disbelief. Just when I thought it couldn't get worse, someone opened the dining hall door. The chicken ran straight inside, scattering students who were sneaking tea before break time. Plates clattered, spoons flew, and for some reason, 2 students began dancing in the middle of it all. The noise echoed through the school like a festival. Someone had connected a speaker, and now there was music blaring, the kind usually banned during study hours. Blesso and I somehow ended up at the front of the parade, marching with imaginary flags while chanting nonsense slogans. The peak of the madness came when the chicken somehow found its way into the principal's office. The crowd outside went silent for 3 seconds, and then erupted in roars when the chicken strutted out a few minutes later, leaving behind a single, perfectly round egg right on the principal's polished desk. By the end of the day, no one knew exactly what had happened or why. But from that moment on, KABARNET High School 12462C had a new legend. The day the school went crazy because of Sebastian Mwangi, Blesso, and a chicken. Some called me the Minister of Chaos. Others just shook their heads and laughed whenever they saw me, but me? I knew that deep down, in the long and proud history of KABARNET High, our little act of madness had carved its place. Even now, whenever the morning is too quiet, I look at Blesso and say, "You know, we could always do it again."